opportunity for both these teams and the
big game.
Is this a challenge too great? We're about to find out. Shields up, weapons up. Jackson's got camouflage.
Camouflage to kick things off and maybe just try and creep behind enemy lines or maybe get away with the bomb, but it looks like the rest of OpTic have been able to stay alive off of this starting strategy and just move that bomb away. I like it actually. By taking the bomb off of bottom middle, you basically don't allow Camouflage just to run away and steal it because you've got eyes on it, you've got tabs on it, and it's far easier to just check out.
Renegade's in the closet. He's hit 5 shots onto Jackson, the Camouflage player. That's a dagger to the heart.
That's a dagger to the heart.
Halo gets put down.
Don't stay there.
A backstab.
Oh, there we go.
Renegade here as well.
Nice.
Legend and Bound combined to pick up a couple of kills, and they can drive the bomb forward now. We've seen just how good OpTic Gaming can be on this map mode combination. It can be cutthroat. Precision down to no shields now. Plasma pistol will connect. Formal puts him in the dirt. And Envy's base is under siege here. The bomb is arming. Piggy's just managed to get the kill. Got another body on it though. Renegade's there to get some kills. Tries they might. Legend gets the final little piece that was required.
Wow, they got a bomb
Gaming
plant.
take the lead here, and importantly, 3 dead again for Envy.
Wow.
Yeah, and OpTic are going to be pretty relentless now with looking for these spawners and trying to get another round of slays and then start moving that bomb once again. Bomb has spawned. Renegade gets yet another perfect onto Jackson.
Oh.
And here comes the boom. Here comes the pain. 2 dead for Envy. OpTic looking to run a train yet again.
He may have been able to get a double there if he didn't hit that greenie on the
continuously
wall.
move together as a unit to OpTic Gaming. Must be so intimidating to just turn a corner and suddenly there's 2 or 3 of them staring you down with their bandits.
Do not allow you a second
2 or
to
3 of the
breathe.
best players in the fucking world just staring you down.
Push this bomb in again. Precision fighting off the back foot. More kills go their way. 4 dead for Envy again. Absolutely relentless. Bomb's going down. They almost have 2 plants in 2 minutes. That one's locked in. OpTic Gaming double their lead.
Well, they said they were working on the new maps modes. Well, this is a new mode. This is a new introduction. We knew OpTic were going to be very good at some of the older maps and modes. Now
Come on, Envy.
2-0 lead right
Pick
from
it
the
the
start. 4 did go
Yep,
down
Hein,
for
I
OpTic,
like
so
it. I
Envy
like
were
this.
able to at least break out and have a chance
Back
to attack
smack.
themselves. And
Ink.
Piggy's going to be in a very important position here, but he does get spotted out. Bound actually checks his corners. And that's huge for OpTic Gaming.
You see that?
Envy are starting to find
How's he
out
check
they're in
that
the
right
Shark
there?
tank. OpTic Gaming looking hungry and ready to feast.
I would be too lazy to
Running
check
low
that.
in
I'm
the
on
water.
mouse and keyboard. This man checked it with
Bombs
the
to move
sticks.
again. This time being pushed away from OpTic Gaming's base. 2 go down. Precision descending in the respawn screen. Piggy's top middle. Forma will pass that information on. Jackson's going to look to push the closet along with Piggy. It's a bit of a brawl in the closet.
Bit of a brawl
Piggy
in the
loses his teammate
closet.
Jackson. Again, the bait and switch. You can see 1 fight from low, 1 fight from high. Envy doing well here though. Maybe something to build upon. Bound's going to look for the backstab. Formal's there as well. And Piggy gets the kill. Winning individual pivs. Big from Piggy.
Where did that guy's teammate go, chat?
And it is going to start to be transition.
Well, didn't he peek and there was
Point
2?
A to B, but taken down on the way. And Piggy again is going to be the forefront of this attack, but oh, he's done well to get a double. This time, even if they check their corners, they're not able to take Piggy out.
Bomb in hand then. Just stalled a little bit of hesitancy. Will that come back to bite them? Renegade jumps in through the window. He gets swatted away. Bomb is being armed. Bound trying to fight from the front base. Renegade gets the kill. Bomb 3/4 the way armed. Camouflage has popped up at probably the worst possible time because now Envy have to split their resources. All that good work. No value.
Yeah, sadly goes for the camouflage in all
Sorry
the
to
meanwhile the
do
bomb
weird
gets
spots.
thrown out. So for all that pressure, for all the good work, it amounts to nothing, and now OpTic Gaming get a chance to hold on to the bomb here. Start to push up on Envy's base. They're trying to surround them. You see they're going for a little bit of a split, but with Formal going down, they maybe need to reconsider how they approach this one. Bound does find one of his own. Legend wins this fight, they can probably move the bomb in.
Legend does win the fight. Doesn't miss a shot. Sendin takes 3 ticks of damage as well. Member of OpTic jumps in the window. It's going to be Bound this time. Formal gets a kill off the respawn.
Those were rough nades,
Bound's got
man.
control of
Couldn't
the
get by
base.
those.
Piggy's bottom middle trying to make it a difficult fight. be a thorn in the side of Bound here, but he's quite happy just to stay alive here, block the spawns, and wait for his teammates to move up around him.
Yeah, Piggy's done really well being a nuisance, whether it's being bottom middle, whether it's getting into the opposition base. Now Precision's the last remaining player, temporarily forward, dead there for Envy, so off spawn they need to just be calling out where the spawners are going to be moving. Jackson gets taken down instantly. Now Envy are going to be pinned back here by OpTic Gaming, and they're going to have to fight out of their own base. You can see they just go into defense mode here, just knowing they have to protect and they can't allow one more plant, otherwise this game is done.
Hits all those.
Defense is looking strong right now for Envy. Shield's not looking too healthy though. Legend's still just sliding around. They're almost taunting them. They can't clear him out. They can't step forward because the guns sitting top middle will cut them down. Jackson goes down. Legend does too. And a thruster pack scooped up by Bound. Precision recharges at his own peril. Bound puts him in the dirt.
One thing you'll notice about Bound is just how confident he is to jump out even if he's on no shields. He knows that if you can send bullets back the other way, sometimes you can knock him out of scope and you're not going to be killed. But also he knows his damage is more important than just putting his head down and sometimes gaining shields back, especially when people are dying around you. We talk about how important it is to survive in Halo Infinite, but sometimes it's recognizing when surviving might be costing your team, whether a bomb plant or even just a couple of deaths. Instead, supporting them can be better.
Staying alive can be great, can be good for your team sometimes, but you also leave your teammates in a 4v3.
Just 5 minutes to get 2 bomb plants.
Sometimes your gun is better off.
They're not really
just
cracking
keep on firing,
through.
Keep applying pressure. Keep relieving pressure on your own team. Bomb down the courtyard now for OpTic Gaming. Envy's push doesn't seem strong enough right now. Descendant's got the camouflage. He's now revealed himself. Now 2 members of OpTic Gaming converge. Trying to hunt him down.
Yeah. Bomb plants.
Renegade throws on a grenade. Descendant's camo will just dissipate now. Envy need to capitalize on this pressure being applied. 2 go down. They've got to try and get a plant here now. Bound manages to keep himself alive. Piggy and Precision now will try and close the distance over towards the closet. But the fight's already gone down. They're too late to the party.
At least Piggy's the last remaining player. He's done pretty well up to this point when he is last remaining, but
damn,
Legend shuts him down immediately to find his 16th kill.
Bomb reset.
I will say, even though it was a very hot start by OpTic Gaming, Envy have done pretty well to hold them off, but that's all it has really been, is holding them off.
Yeah.
Only one real planting opportunity, and OpTic were able to stop them. So Envy needs to kind of up the ante a little bit here. They want to be able to win this game. They have to change something. Find a little bit more aggression, perhaps.
Bullets. Gamma.
Sometimes it might just be playing a little bit quicker, playing with a bit more risk. Down by 2 here. 1 plant is not going to be good enough, and you've already played over 8 minutes. Gotta get a boogie on now.
Almost got him.
Bomb down bottom middle, camo scooped up by Bound. All the goodies going back towards the green wall.
No kills at the moment for Bound, but he will eventually find it 'cause he's just patient. But I think that Envy were desperate to find him, and they do shut him down
like a
in the end.
2-second window there.
But for all this time they're taking to find X player, Y player, clock is just ticking away, and Envy need to be thinking about how they're actually going to move that bomb across. Maybe it's going to start with penetrating the base first.
I don't think that they're going to get through.
Bound making himself such a difficult kill here, doing so much damage. Bound survives somehow, some way. Descendant's last man standing for his team.
Shouldn't have been able to survive, should he? Let's be honest. And now Descendant also goes down, and OpTic Gaming still holding control of the map, and they can start moving the bomb if they would like to. Will OpTic just make this a nice 3-0 rather than thinking about the clock helping them out instead?
One way or another, the clock will be helping them out. As it applies a lot more pressure, and Envy need to be a little bit more urgent here. Opens the door for more mistakes to be made. Hickey will get a kill over towards the fridge. Precision's going to try and push in towards the flag. At least this time the base. 3 members of Envy push in. Renegade, he's good. He's not that good.
It's one way to shut down Renegade. Sometimes is to send everything at him. Legend gets another kill onto Piggy. 3 are dead again for
has been all over the place.
It's not in position to plant right
Their
now. It's going to be a
movement
temporary 4
is
dead.
insane. Yeah, it's very precise.
I think even if OpTic aren't going to get
Very
that third plant,
precise.
it's looking more likely that they're going to win this first map purely off of time.
Gets one.
Legend makes him out of that kill. Does
Almost
eventually
caught
get it.
both,
Descendant
though.
is down to no shield, but nobody there to capitalize on it. Renegade with the battle rifle. Beautiful double kill.
Bomb taken.
Formal keeping the bomb alive, making sure it doesn't reset. Renegade's there now too, in support. See the MV push back up the pink steps again.
Flex
They
for
return
the
back
king,
home.
maybe?
But OpTic Gaming are more than happy to keep playing
Or
this game.
Baldur's
We'll
Gate
keep
3.
playing Halo in your base.
And they're leading Envy in kills by somewhere around 20 odd. It's been pretty one-sided on that side of things, and I do think that Renegade now is just going to be toying with them a little bit. Gets the help as well from Legend, and again, Renegade was the bait. Legend was the one that got the kills in the end. 1 minute and 30 on the clock for Envy, and I just think they've run out of time here.
You know when Renegade's doing that to you, you're like, I'm just going to walk in and kill him now. And then Legend's behind them. It's like, oh, I see they were doing a thing. They've been doing a thing all game long. Piggy will try and apply some sense of urgency, pick the bomb up. But he's being backed down, he's being backed away. Jackson's in the closet now. Roman gets a kill again. Envy have put themselves in pretty optimal positions, but haven't been able to capitalize. And OpTic Gaming quite happy just to play defense now into the final knock-ins and into that final minute.
Yeah, 50 seconds. I really doubt Envy are going to be able to do much here with it. They're trying, though. They're trying to force their way into this space. You need to have a bomb alongside you, and the bomb gets reset yet again. So OpTic are just going to sit back and wait this one out, and it's probably going to be a formality by this point. Even though Envy have had those moments where they have been able to break into the base, they have been able to get those kills, often Piggy leading that charge. It was the early pressure and the early plants from OpTic Gaming that are going to win them this game.
Envy just left himself a little bit too much to
Bomb
do.
taken.
The opening too strong from OpTic Gaming. And they were happy to hold what they have. Envy weren't able to find the response. Been little more than a consolation arm now if they're getting. Descendant will start arming with the camouflage. Here comes the push, there goes the grenades. Descendant drops the bomb. Force 2 as his lifeless body hits the floor. And OpTic Gaming win the game. They're 1 up.
OpTic take first. Chat, I'm gonna go make an energy drink real quick.
I look pretty comfortable in the end for OpTic Gaming. Maybe all that hard work has started to pay off. With a lot of these statistics for OpTic, it's against FaZe, it's against the Shopify Rebellions of the world. The other teams that are right at the tippy top of the HCS, as Renegade is going to go right to the tippy top of Rockets. And uncontested as well, it's going to be prioritizing the sniper rifle for Envy.
Will that pay dividends for them? The answer so far seems no. Jackson and Piggy go down. Renegade drives forward with the rockets. He hasn't seen the player just on the ledge here. Has to waste one rocket, doesn't find a home, but 4 kills without reply. Renegade's rocket didn't even need to connect. He scoops up the thruster pack along the way. Now they can collapse in the base, and Envy already in massive trouble here. They're hitting the Mayday button, because here comes the boom. Double kill for Renegade. Player under him, where did he come from? Matter of fact, he's still not going to be able to get the kill. Hitchin's there to pick up the pieces.
I'm back.
8-1 now the score. OpTic Gaming really starting to find their form here.
I'm not sure Precision even knew where he was. I'm going to be honest, not Renegade himself. He got
The
lost.
H5 map.
Trying to find Renegade.
Halo
then
5
Legend
map
suddenly
right here.
sniping him in the backside.
It was like, oh, the power's caught in a nutshell. Oh no, I'm in a nutshell.
Oh no. Back and forth, just couldn't find his footing. It's an early lead here for OpTic Gaming, and Legend has the sniper to try and control the map. Have to find the right angles though here on Origin. There is a lot of things that can get in the way. If you play it right, you can avoid that sniper with your pushes. And Envy do take it down, so they do close this gap to 4 once more. But
Wow, what a nade. What a melee.
Gets taken down by Descendant.
Nice bounce back from Envy then. Still playing a lot of Halo on the back foot though, it must be said.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful shot from Descendant.
Oh, yeah.
More of that. Renegade top catwalk will back Descendant down. Formal's there to get the kill as well. Good work though. Hitting shots like that's going to be massively important, Dan.
Have to hit shots like that if you are going to beat OpTic in this map and mode. Because you know full well when the next sniper rifle comes up, if you give it to the wrong person, OpTic, one of them is going to pop off eventually. It's inevitable whenever a sniper rifle is on the map. Remember, rockets have to be a consideration for the next spawn as well. I don't think Envy can just ignore them like they did in the opening, because otherwise they are just going to give so much freedom to OpTic Gaming as Formal gets another double. much to the delight of the crowd here at Dreamhack Dallas.
3 dead for Envy. Green wall chance starting to ring out. Plasma grenade goes up, and perhaps Formal trying to nade this one down to himself. Has he timed the angles right?
No.
He has not. He was
like the
doing
attempt there on the fly.
He was doing it on the move as well, so that would have been super impressive. Alas, no. Formal proves that he is actually human. At the very least, a demigod.
It's a 6-kill lead for OpTic Gaming at the moment. Formal might not have got the sticky grenade right, but you know always the communication is on point for OpTic Gaming. Let's check in and see if that's true with a listening with OpTic.
One of us. Bubble. Red track, blue bubble. Slow down, right now. Watch out. Kill guy, shape the guy,
Nice, we got one. They have
another
snipe.
trench.
Red mace, separate red mace.
Watch your right there. Yo, blue trench.
Watch out, blue mace,
It's still within range though. 5 down.
Yeah, lob blue, guys.
Somebody bottom it on side.
Where's he sniping?
One's on side. Blue mace.
I'm on blue trench, guys.
We're spread out right now. We're spread out.
Yeah,
We need to get to snipe. We need to get to snipe.
Watch out, Broven. Watch out, blue gear.
Wow.
I'm watching.
Hey, sniping blue.
Where's this guy?
You're on side, look at me, turn.
It's okay, I can't. He's sniping top rocks. Top rocks.
I don't want to win, to be honest. Envy's definitely the
Absolute top
underdog.
rocks. Watch out, big kill.
The more competitive teams in Halo, the
Nice,
better.
man. Sniper's dead.
You know what I mean?
There's 20 blue behind you, Matt. Red, watch out. Nice, two dead. We're watching grass right now.
No. TSM beat. Who did TSM beat?
Back
Chat?
up side.
Get to me. Yo, we're gonna sit snipe yo mag. Just snipe, okay?
Yeah,
We're not
we'd be
moving. We're not
playing
moving.
against
Okay?
Optics winners.
Yeah, the punch side, I think.
Yeah, they're playing snipe, man.
Watch your sticky.
We're doing it, Senate. Elbow, one's elbow.
Woodham's
We have
playing
four
on
wolves
which
inside, guys.
stream?
Yeah, red found.
We're giving mace.
Red, Siki.
I'm looking at mace.
They might have snipe here.
Two snipe, ground, two snipe.
Ready. Yeah, two
Yeah,
side.
winner's final right now is
Ready.
versus Base.
Nice,
We're winning.
Two snipe, guys, two snipe.
OpTic lost
Red
to...
Watch out, guys.
Nice. No one red side.
OpTic lost to
Red Siki.
Loser.
Another one's holding it from here. Red Siki weak, and another one's holding it from flag, okay?
Wait, no.
Nice. Two guys are cave.
Did OpTic lose? Oh, Shopify did they? Oh.
One of the biggest things from that listening was just slow it down right at the very start from Formal, because they just threw away a couple of easy kills, did OpTic, and then just off the back of relaxing a little
Down
bit,
by
they
7.
now take a 7-kill lead here. Rockets are about to spawn. Formal has a sniper rifle. The recipe for success is here for OpTic Gaming.
You mentioned Formal making that play call, slow it down. Renegade follows it up by saying, we're going snipe, we're standing still, we're not moving. Listening to each other. And putting plans into practice.
Oh, missed the first shot. Close
Couple
range
members
like
do
that,
fall,
you
though.
can't
Biggie
miss your first
with
shot.
the melee kill.
That
Descendant,
guy hits 3
one
straight
down to
when
no
you're
shield.
meleeed.
Renegade was there. 6 kills the difference now. Precision's gonna try and stay alive, gonna try and jiggle. Unfortunately, not enough jiggle in the hips. Get
Up by
his
6 is really good.
hitbox out of the crosshairs.
The Rockets ended up somewhere, but
It's a great call out. Rockets are somewhere.
well, I haven't seen them yet, so wonder whether they either ended up off the map or just got wasted by someone. But
They're only
Formal
down by
lead
4
for OpTic.
now.
They are
Uh-oh.
doing well to keep this within touching
Downtrades
distance,
that.
it has to be said, but each time they start to crawl back into this game, it seems like OpTic just hammer them right back down. But this sniper rifle, potentially the last
That's a
sniper
bad
that's going to
spot
spawn
for,
in this game,
Bound.
could be a huge one.
Still wins it, wow. Traded
Great
though.
pace from Bound there.
Gets snipe, Renegade
Posturing
maybe?
for the fight,
That's
looks
a
like he's
bad
gonna jump.
problem for the other
Challenge.
team.
Stood still. Knew the fight was going to be coming to him. Knew he was going to reach out. Read him like a book. Renegade then. Game in your hands possibly here.
Read him like a book. The mother grabbed a sniper rifle and ran away. What do you mean read him like
Notice
a
the route he
book?
took as well when he grabbed that sniper rifle.
What's the other guy supposed to do to not get red?
Under too much pressure.
Let sniper go
Does
for
connect with the
free?
first one just to keep this 3-kill lead.
Red and fire and brimstone in the cave though. Just about evades the grenades and splash damage. Shrapnel flying left, right, and center.
Read him like a book. He ran up and grabbed the sniper and ran.
Kills just seem to be happening all around Renegade here. Hasn't really had to put the sniper rifle to work. Is that about to change? The answer is yes.
Hit that.
Body shot
Oh, he
flying
hits
home
it.
onto precision.
Can't believe
As
he
it did
hits that.
Descendant. And immediately OpTic Gaming capitalizing that damage. They push forward.
I think
They
it's
drive
huge.
forward.
The kills aren't coming to him because Envy are avoiding
Huge
him at
for
the
OpTic.
moment, but
It's not slowing down for these last kills either, so it's just
gonna
gonna
hit a
end.
shot. 6-kill lead, 2
Decision
more
gets
required
picked.
for OpTic to take a 2-0 lead here in this series.
Look at the nerdy angles being picked up by Renegade. Putting a lot of reps in the map, trying to find those angles, trying to find those edges. Precision gets the kill. It's not enough though. OpTic Gaming now. One away from another championship Sunday.
And it wouldn't be a championship Sunday without OpTic Gaming, let's be completely honest. We feared we might not see them back in Arlington. And then they surprised us all by marching all the way to that grand final, resetting the bracket and
Reverse
taking
sweep
down Shopify
incoming, I
Rebellion.
believe. Yeah, right, bro.
But this is going to be a
You're
different tournament
shooting for the
regardless,
stars.
because
for
we've also
that type
seen
of belief.
Shopify
You're hoping
Rebellion
for
to the
shooting
elimination
star
bracket
for
as
sure.
well.
Flag's not punched in just yet. Bound has got to win this fight. He's pushing forward, taking space
Envy's
for his team.
up
Has another peek at the
1-0.
flag to see just how much time he has. 1v1.
What the double jump?
Anyone to touch it though? No one to touch it, and the decision from Bound was to leave it, but there is going to be 3 dead again on the side of Envy, so OpTic can step up once more. Could Bound have maybe gone for the touch? I think it would have been damned if he did, damned if he didn't. Had you gone for the touch, maybe you were a little bit too vulnerable to Jackson as well.
Yeah, he's too far from his team. Oh.
Instead, he was thinking about a bigger picture, about controlling the entire map rather than just trying to scrap a cap.
The only good thing mouse and
It'd be a
keyboard
very
have
clear
going for
strategy
him
Envy as well. Jackson keeps
is
finding
no
himself
scopes
behind
with the
enemy lines,
sniper.
keeps just sliding through
I
the press.
would just be not scoping at any of that
OpTic
shit
Gaming
and just
haven't
be
been able to keep
fucking
tabs on
no
just yet.
scope
That's why they were
headshot.
able to get some success with that flag capture, and another one perhaps being threatened here. And this is what OpTic we're talking about. Those new map mode combinations, they do struggle with.
Or at least
They got 2
attempting, you
snipes.
know?
Renegade does take to send it down, but they did temporarily have 2
For
snipers
controller
and get
players,
an
the
overshield
no
as well.
scope gets a
OpTic
little
looking bit
awkward,
more
or can get a little
uncomfortable
awkward.
here on Fortress.
Don't get me wrong, they hit him.
Could this
you know?
be the swing game for Envy to give them life back into this series? Flag is out, but might just get returned by default here unless Piggy can fly. And I don't know about you, but I've not seen pigs fly in quite some time.
Quite some time.
Unless Piggy can fly,
There
that's a
was this
great
one
call.
time.
That one pig.
I was 7.
I've read of a
That's
spider
pretty good
pig, never a
trade.
flying one. Either way. Here comes Renegade.
I think that's maybe what I got to start doing more is using
Lost
those
the flag
bounce
out.
nades.
Lost a couple of teammates along the way though. Opts to back down, play it patient, play it a little bit slower. Prioritize getting some damage in the map.
Get
2
some
members of
melee,
Envy
though.
converge on him though. Good defense from Envy here. Forcing OpTic all the way back. As a matter of fact, they've got
No, you're not
ambition
supposed to win
potential,
that.
Maybe get a flag capture of their own, but when Formal hits
You're not
shots
supposed
like
to win that. You're supposed to
put
lose those,
attentions
Formal.
in.
Does get called out though and spotted.
Enemy flag returned.
That flag does get tossed out yet again. Envy are being pretty relentless with their pressure at flag pulls. Sometimes on Fortress it can be difficult to even get into the base. It's called Fortress for a reason, let alone get a flag pull, but
It's a good
Envy
trade.
have been gaining the upper hand time
He
and
was
time
on the
again
back
over
foot the whole
OpTic,
time
which has
there.
allowed them to get into that base and pull the flag.
And it is an interesting strategy because if you keep pulling their flag, you keep forcing.
Dude, this
OpTic
precision
to turn
guy
around and look at you
consistently
rather
puts up
than
numbers, huh?
maybe
That dude's nutty.
proposing some sort of attack of their own. A successful strategy so far for Envy. Formal will push over towards the snipe tower now. Here's footsteps underneath them. Drops on them. Repulsor's there for Jackson if he chooses to use it. He did.
You
Didn't
hoping
get
for
much
Formal
distance,
and Bound to
didn't get
win?
much breathing space.
You
Formal-
know, it's hard. I can't just randomly pick a team that's
Big
my
moment
favorite
now.
because I haven't
Both
really
fighters
known
and
about these
overshield.
lineups until yesterday and today.
2 are dead on the side of
But
Envy.
I do like Formal and
Remember,
OpTic,
a lot of
or
these
Formal and
overshields have gone in favor of
Bound
Envy,
playing
but
together.
Formal's
It's pretty
starting
cool.
to really heat up with some of these bandit shots.
I also like
for Envy to force their way out of the base, especially if he gets an overshield, but looks like maybe
the
another one might go
fucking-
into Envy's hands here.
the Stellar, Lucid, Eco.
Down goes down. Along with him, the sniper rifle. Sending
Who else was
perhaps
that? Who was the
push
fourth
forward
there?
and grab it. Jackson's got the overshield. As a matter of fact, he has no teammates to play with though.
Snake Bite.
alone.
There it is. I like
Forced
that
to
team
put it in
too.
reverse. Bound's gone back for a sniper rifle as well.
I always like
Overshield
Roll 2 and
almost
Frosty
completely
as
gone.
well.
Having
You know, so I
much
got a lot of
maybe
I got a
just
lot of
staying
Halo
alive
players
is
I
good
like,
enough.
man. You know, it's hard to choose a team right now, basically, because
OpTic
they're all
gonna come
jumbled
again.
around.
Gonna push forward.
Enemy flag returned.
This has been good, but another 5 minutes is required from Envy. Is one cap going to be enough?
I was going to say that, for all the pressure, for all the hard work, for how well Envy have been playing, it's still only a 1-0 lead, and we know that OpTic sometimes have that ability to
5
dig
minutes
deep, to go
remaining.
further into the playbook of saying, all right, nothing's really been working, let's try and experiment a little bit and go for something different. And all it takes
Woo!
is one player to heat up as well.
I like that movement. I like that movement.
Bounce, the tricky
Motherfucker's
customer.
pinging.
Taking different angles, bobbing and weaving, relying on Renegade to get the kill.
We're in the
Waiting,
highest
land
of
the body
level
on
of
the face.
matches. A ping was still necessary. I
Stays
like
alive with the
it.
bonfire. Slows this one down for a second, picking up no shields now, putting the respawn screen. Speak about heating up.
My man's
Might be able to see
living.
this from Bound here.
Not anymore.
Jackson will put him down.
And it has been a relatively quiet game for Bound thus far. Even though he's been the leading charge in assists, just not the typical
Nice.
game from Bound, but that can happen sometimes on Fortress. You get a little bit unfortunate with some of the spawns. Some of the angles and routes you try and take, there's always seems to be somewhat
That
on a
movement
different
into that
side
drop
of the
was
elevation
insane.
of Fortress, shooting down, raining hell from above, but now 3 dead for Envy.
Formal's a
OpTic
fucking
starting to
problem
get
in this
aggressive,
corner
maybe
here.
looking for a flag pull.
This is a
Try and
huge
get this one
fucking
a little
problem.
bit further, but it looks like it's returning at the moment.
Piggy's gonna die.
Same precision, sliding out of the base, 2-footed.
Oh, dude, him getting OS for this pull
Flag
too.
hasn't been returned. Legends been able to get a hand on it. Keep it alive.
Bruh!
Make it
Okay,
3
that's
dead now for a moment.
disgusting.
Legends bring this flag all
That
the way
is
home.
fucking
we asked the
disgusting
question,
with
we
that
posed
ledge.
It. Was one flag capture going to be enough?
That
The
is
answer's
fucking
no. OpTic
disgusting.
Gaming back into this game.
And just like that, every single pull, every single
Dude,
push
some of the
that Envy have
hardest
been working
things.
on,
Okay,
it
I'll say
all
this.
comes down to
I'll die on
how
this hill.
even
One of the
Stevens.
hardest things and the most skillful things
OpTic
to
can
do
that. They can just
in
rip a game
Halo
away from you.
is run the
Just when you
flag
think you've got
the
upper
most
hand, maybe
efficient
you've
way
got a
you
foot
can.
back in this
In
series.
every single Halo I've
Suddenly
ever
OpTic just
seen,
turn
it's
on,
always
yet again,
incredible.
Just go up one more gear.
And like Matadors, they show you a little something, and they pull it away as you charge. Triple kill for
Do
Bound
you guys
now.
remember on Pit in
He
Halo
drives his
3
team
when they
forward.
used to
OpTic Gaming
fucking
really
throw
starting
it
to
from
turn the
plat to
screw.
pit and
Sniper
make
rifle's
that
coming up as
jump
well,
with
which
no
is bad
special
news maybe
movement,
for
bro?
Envy.
Just fucking raw,
If OpTic
just
with the
fucking
control they
perfect,
currently have also
perfect,
get help
like
of
jump
those
across.
power
It was
weapons.
so crazy.
Suddenly you might be looking at another flag getting run. Piggy, though, does take down Formal with a headshot. That could be massive. And he hits a body shot onto Bound. The Bound comes from the skies. And he will shut down Piggy.
Comes soaring down like a piece of snow.
Spinning to the floor.
3 dead once more for Envy.
Yeah, you know what I'm
This is an
saying?
issue. This is a
That's
problem.
just, it's
Renegades in
always
your base,
somehow
got the
been like
sniper
the
rifle.
biggest skill. It's one of the
Jackson
biggest
away.
skill expressions in
Almost the
this
same
game
thing
is
to Piggy.
somehow running the flag across from one side of the map to
Base's
the other.
options.
You know what I mean?
Analyzes what he can do here. All of Envy's players have dropped down below the base, not looking to show here. It's going to be a bit of a stalemate for now.
Both flags that have been captured in this game have been because of the overshield, one way or another, whether it was Legend using the overshield just to eat up some damage
Blueberry,
and grab
much
that
love.
flag. But Descendant is not able to get it, and 4 are dead, and an overshield goes to OpTic
That's
Gaming.
it. He's just gonna hold now. Yep.
And it's
Jeez.
Legend again. Off the good work of Renegade, killing the overshield player, punching the flag in.
That's rough.
OpTic
2 minutes.
Gaming up 2-1 now, with a minute and 40 on the clock.
A 3-0
Hate
is
to
on
see
the
it.
horizon. A championship Sunday once more for OpTic Gaming seems to be inevitable at this point. Envy have put everything into this map. But sadly, it still was not enough, unless they have one last hurrah here. You can see Descendant tries to get the pull, but Renegade instantly denies it.
It's a good kill.
One last hurrah then. Formal in the basement.
Wins
Piggy
the
gets
formal
kill.
fight.
Bound is there though. The 3v2 on the map, but Bound gets another kill on the precision.
Yeah.
Envy laying siege to OpTic Gaming's base, but OpTic Gaming are standing strong.
Envy just needs to take a breather, just try and regroup here for one last attack. OpTic are picking them off one by one at the moment. Piggy will be able to get
Ate
the
that
trade, but
nade
again, there's
randomly.
going to be less members on the map now. Piggy trying to find his way into the base, maybe unseen, but Renegade will spot him out.
That's it. That's all she
And
wrote.
suddenly, the clock is against Envy here.
Ain't no way you're making a
And OpTic
flag
know they
pull
can go into
on
defense
OpTic
yet
with
again,
30
just like they did
seconds.
once upon a time in Aquarius bomb for map 1.
30 seconds remaining.
OpTic Gaming continue to hold the line. It's a 2v2. Descendant has got to get to the flag quickly.
Oh,
here.
that was cool.
Renegade's already there playing defense.
Nothing you can do about that, though.
He soars into the air, but again,
Jeez.
OpTic Gaming hold the line.
Jeez.
Into the final stages then. Jackson drives forward, Piggy too. They're being cut down. They're being cut apart. OpTic Gaming on the cusp of a clean sweep here. Get your brooms out.
Good game, though. Good game,
Precision's
though.
in the basement.
Impressive,
Moments
impressive
away from being
fights.
sent home. Renegade falls down. Precision keeps it alive though. Continues to put down slice. They got the overshield. Envy are not out of it yet.
Wait, what?
Descendant's got all the way home. Can he punch it in? Yes, he can. No, he can't. And it goes in.
What?
We're going to overtime.
What?
Heading to
Well, I was just about to
overtime here in
switch
map
the
three.
stream.
Optic are merely seconds away from closing out this series.
What?
Video, but again, it's the overshield. It's Envy with that never say die
How did
attitude
that
and
happen?
precision. Pulled off a double.
I
Kept
won
things alive
on
with a
one
flag
screen
touch.
is Renegade
And just
shitting
when
on
Optic
everyone
thought
in
the
his
championship
base,
Sunday was looming,
and then
it
all
was
of a
very
sudden
much
I
right in
look
their
and there's a
grasp.
guy with
They have to go
OS and
again.
the flag jumping up to his.
Has this now just lit a fire under Envy? Do they start to believe? Is the
That
wind in
is
their sails?
crazy. I never thought in a fucking
Almost
million
last man alive for his
years
team for a moment.
they would pull a flag there.
Waits patiently, waiting for OpTic Gaming to get back to full strength. They are
Imagine
now.
if they came back,
again,
I would
Envy laying
lose.
siege.
Even if they won this map,
Piggy's taking a
that
couple
would
of
be
ticks of damage. The
massive.
grenade's not going to do anything to
But-
him. No
and that
damage
would
will be
leave the
taken
door
from
open.
It. Legend and
I
Renegade have
would
fallen
lose
again.
my
They know exactly
shit.
where Formal is.
You understand?
Jackson soars up to the sky. But Formal, just an absolute turret in this spiral staircase.
As a reminder, it's next flag wins here in map 3. OpTic Gaming so close to winning this series and heading into Championship
That
Sunday.
was just
Envy
what?
would be eliminated from the competition if they do
happened?
not successfully find a flag here. Would be a great top 6
Just goes
for
to
them,
show you
but
sometimes the
they were so
over-aggressive
close to
play
tasting top 3 in that winners bracket, it would still
does some
feel
work, right?
disappointing.
It's elite. It's just
They've been able to get 3 dead, and they
sometimes people
start to
take
move a
too
flag.
long to make the play opportunity. You know what I mean?
Flags in the move, then bounce.
Best you
just
could do there.
Cuts it off. All 4 dead for a moment though. Descendant's got hands on once again.
Oh my God!
Pushing the
No
flag
way! There's
There's
no way! He got it!
Descendant will send us to a game 4. Envy back in the series.
There
These
is still life
guys
in this one just yet.
We're 15 seconds from losing the entire
Watch what's sitting on the
series
desk that a lot of it may just
and
come down
got
to
a flag
play
cap
as well. He had
and
that
then won
moment
it in OT.
where he pulls out
What
something special.
just happened?
Keeps things alive for Envy, but it was a back and forth game.
Yo, if this next map is even
You thought
remotely
Optic had done enough,
competitive,
they wrestled back
OpTic
into the
mentally
lead, but
are going to
sadly,
be
with
challenged,
just seconds left, it
right?
gets ripped away from
You're
the
like
Reds
ride or
board.
die as
How do
Envy
you
right
deal with
now.
that on a mental level?
You were
Because
just
suddenly you
15
start to think,
seconds
oh, wait a
from
second.
tournament
You
death,
were literally
right?
seconds away.
That
They look
is
down, they flip the
insane.
script, they find an overshield, they hit a snipe.
Threes here to now give them a chance to wrap this series up.
Bro,
on
chill.
the
Listen,
live
just
fire.
seeing how far this
Just giving
caster
an update of
curse
what's happening in
goes.
the other elimination quarterfinal. Shopify Rebellion currently 2-0 up.
How much
against
control do
Nemesis.
I have? Yeah, let's see this shit though. That was crazy. That was super
European
fucking
team.
crazy. That's definitely one of
Pride
the
and joy of
gotta be
Europe
one of the
on
fucking
ropes.
top plays of this tournament.
A lot to do for them. Same can be said for Envy here. You still remain one map
That was so
away.
fucking crazy.
The task hasn't changed for OpTic Gaming.
Ain't
It's
no
just
way
win
Precision
one
can
more
do it
map.
again though. They needed Precision to
Same
make that
definitely
happen.
applies to Envy. If you lose, you're
He
going
needed to go
home.
ham.
A great run, but when you top your pool, you've hopes and aspirations
Chewy,
of maybe
stop
pushing
it.
into that top 4. It would be such a shame for them to
Hey.
hit top 6 and perhaps not
here.
expecting to play OpTic Gaming
Come
at this stage
Come on, there.
of the tournament.
I know.
But they've given such a good account of themselves so far as Piggy finds a face.
Tell you what, Piggy's been impressive this series. A couple of times when OpTic start to really dominate, Piggy just shuts them down with a shot or two. It really would be a statement of intent
Okay,
if Envy
we're
won
okay.
this game, by the way.
Fuck it.
Considering it is one of OpTic's
Miss all the
best.
shots you don't take.
Have been questioning
You're dead.
what might happen in
I don't like
game
that.
5. And it has been a tournament full of game 5.
I don't
so
like that.
Hold on to your hats, everyone.
Pick a side, maybe
Second
get some
goal, stop
fucking
man
shoulder
down.
peek
There's
shots,
a beep bop, beep
tuck
bop.
and look one
OpTic
way, I
gonna
don't know.
win. All of a sudden he's
Staring at the
starting to
box
believe
on a
Envy have
controller, I feel
He's
like
beginning
that's
to believe.
asking to miss for a shot.
Question is, who is the one on the side of Envy that can just elevate them to that next level? Precision
I like
at the
that
moment.
movement. Woo!
Has 4 kills on the board, but it is going to be a sniper
Nope,
rifle
nope,
getting
you're
wasted
caught,
by
you're
Renegade
caught.
in the end
There's
as
boy.
Envy begin to push
You gonna
towards
throw
this
it?
wall.
Play ball comes out. Heads up play from Formal. Recognizing he was down in numbers. Keeps control of the tower here, more importantly. What a job that is. Covering his angles, minding his P's and Q's. For good reason, he knew someone was here. His spidey senses were tingling. There's actually 2 members being sent to clear him out. He almost gets that kill on the accent. All that time they were trying to clear out Formal. OpTic Gaming just been holding the ball.
Temporary lull. Sound across live fire as Envy plan their
that's a
attack,
crazy
but maybe
push.
it's going to be the perfect plan. Precision gets 2, does get help as well. 3 are dead on
No
the
way
side
you
of
live
OpTic
here.
Gaming. Formal's gonna be the last.
Wow. First one
Excellent
in,
push from Envy.
last man out.
Assess
Goddamn.
the situation perfectly, and we're able to quickly sweep them up, and now they get the chance
This
to set up.
Precision guy's fucking cracked.
Oh, see you later, friend. Renegade.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
You can
That's
see
disgusting.
Precision's intentions.
Throw it, throw it.
All 4 dead. Not happy to stand still. Pushes over towards green. Takes space for his team.
Nice try. Maybe he couldn't have
Play
thrown
ball
it.
comes.
Enemy has
Perhaps no. Bound has just managed to keep it on the map. Perhaps a little blunder here to send it with the camouflage.
It's 8 and 3, bro. This dude is just smoking one of the best teams in the world. Just fucking
Yeah, I'm surprised
casually.
Precision didn't go
Precision
for
is
the
going
play
off. 9 and
Maybe he
3.
feared if he had tried to toss
Oh
it,
yeah,
he was just
okay.
gonna get shot
He sensed
anyway,
that
or
the
maybe he
fucking
trusted
Nimbus was
in his
there.
team.
Oh, minus
Having the
melee.
camouflage and
Oh,
being able to
dead.
come over and shut things down, but it certainly was extra
Nice.
seconds for OpTic Gaming.
Damn, brother, they're looking good as a team
Still
right
the
now.
lead 53 to 19, but Envy have not allowed OpTic
But it's
to
not
hold their
showcasing on the
setups for too
scoreboard
long. That's what's important.
full points wise. Because, dude, they don't want to hold W.
Renegade.
They need
Fires
someone on that
shots
team to
bottom
hold
middle.
W.
Didn't find a home with
When
it,
they
though.
need to do it at the end of the
Maybe
game,
perhaps hoping that the ricochet
they
would
fucking cap on
something.
OpTic in 30 seconds.
A knee, a shin, an ankle, anything.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
He moves forward and rotates. Teammates are falling down around him.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Renegade's not
Okay,
hitting those shots, but I have
yeah.
to say that does land the
Okay.
does land the second one onto Precision. Lines
Yeah,
up
you
Piggy.
hit that. Ain't no
Backs
way.
away though. So interesting and fascinating watching Renegade sometimes. He's spinning around, turning. It's almost like he doesn't really know what he's going to do from any second to another. But it always seems to work out for him.
Ball dropped.
Sometimes you just have to sit back
Enemy
and
has the
appreciate
ball.
what you're watching. Maybe we'll get more of the same from Formal here if he can hit some shots as well. He gets help from Renegade, but will eventually get shut down.
Give me a snipe on mouse and keyboard.
OpTic
Ah,
are being pushed
how
to the
did
limit
he
by
make
Envy,
that
that's for
work?
sure. As Envy starting to get
They're
a little
just
bit
not playing
louder, and
objective
maybe a good
well. They're
chance for us to
fragging
jump into
just
the
as
listening with
well.
Envy as they hold this ball.
If not better than OpTic, but they're not being as efficient with ball.
Bag's already bounced. Jason me. Melee, absolute.
Nice.
Enemy has the ball.
You have quantum, Jason.
Ball
He's red zone, red zone. Big door, big door.
Bad timing strike.
Watch out,
Melee
Nice,
trade,
good
that's
trade, good
perfect
trade.
for him. That's a good bail, but he's dead now. Oh no, he's
Hold on,
surviving.
Hold on, Ethan. Can help, I can help.
Nothing dummies.
Bags, but formal.
This is good
Two
time.
bags, two bags.
Good kills.
Yeah, bags, mostly.
On green.
On the box. Last scene on the box.
That's huge kills. You need to get time off this. Somebody's grab ball. That's two dead. He's gonna live.
Free.
Hold time, trying to get it, trying to get it.
Enemy has the ball.
He's on it.
Bro, after those kills, OpTic grabs it. See, bro, they don't got a guy that's like, yo, I'm grabbing it. You know what I mean?
This side, Jason, this side.
He throws it down, he gets two, they grab it.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, bro.
Top green and pillars, top green and pillars.
Tower.
Ain't no way. I'd be like, where the fuck are you guys? How do I kill two? Ain't no one grabbing balls.
And elbow. Gotta play.
You guys aren't dead.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Somebody get a middle. Nice.
Just you. Nice.
Bro, ain't no way Descendant gets two there and they lose ball. Oh, you're dead. Oh, he makes that work.
Doing well to
Oh.
keep this close, but big call out. They have death cam on you. Sometimes that angle that you think you'd be
They
able
just
to
need to
catch them
fucking
off guard, they
get
just have the
someone
body
to
camera.
Play the objective
Sure, there's
and
not gonna
brawl
be
it a little
surprise,
bit
but it
more,
is still
force
a
it more.
30-second lead here for OpTic Gaming.
Enemy has the ball.
Maybe
Like,
gets
be willing to
extended
toss
by
it, is
Renegade,
what
but
it
he does
is.
well to play
Yeah,
the ball.
I mean-
1 minute left on the clock, may I add.
Dude, see, he's just grabbing it, bro, and just brawling, you know? Like,
Almost playground.
Almost gets
What's
a
happening
three.
here?
Lucky.
Precision spins in a dime and gets the kill. You can sense the little bit of frustration in the listening as well. Legend was the last man alive, and he just managed to pick up the ball and throw it back towards green. You hear the almost collective sigh from the team. They had camouflage, they had the things they need to put significant scoring on the board. That pesky Frenchman does
Their
it again.
fragging's there, though.
The starters make some risky pushes now, RNV, to try and win this ball back in the final moments of the first round, but Legend is just holding on to it whilst everyone else is doing the damage around him.
Easy as you like. Legend will finally drop the ball, put some damage down.
It's like my man's grabbing the ball, even like, you know what I
down,
mean?
the
Just at
centre
any
last man
point he
standing,
can to get some
perhaps
time.
had
And it's like,
intention
you're just
trying
not
to play
seeing
them
that from
all.
Envy.
But round
You're
one
seeing
will
them
go
trying
in
to
the
get
books.
perfect setups,
Ink
and they're
will dry on
paying
it.
for it when they don't get
OpTic
it.
Gaming, one round away then from a championship Sunday.
And even though Envy really tried as they might to get back into that game, it was just really the early pressure from OpTic and the speed in which OpTic break setups as well. Even though I will really credit how well Envy played to shut down that initial setup from OpTic, it did
It's like
take
there's no way
30
you're playing
seconds or so
efficient
before they got that plan in
objective
action, whereas
when
OpTic just seemed to do it.
you're playing
in their
with the
sleep
ball,
sometimes.
you get 2 entries and then
It's just a
lose
second
the
nature for
ball.
them
You
to
know what I'm saying?
where
It's
they
like
need to be
something,
pushing,
someone's
which
off
angles they
there.
need to be taking as Renegade gets another sniper rifle. And they've got the ball as well. OpTic.
Someone's playing wrong.
Are they going to end up at the end of this series and this game at 5-0 online?
Yeah, it wasn't
Power Rumble?
Descendant because he got the
It's
entry
gonna be one of
frags and
those
he had to
max
drop the
modes
ball
that
to
we're
do
talking
it.
about all season for this team.
If you look at slays between both teams, there's not much to separate the two teams.
Ball drop.
The issue is pacing is so important at the highest level. OpTic Gaming just play the game so much
Oh
quicker.
my
When you give them
God!
openings, when you give them opportunities, they really
My man
push you.
didn't even know he was
Put
in a
serious
fight
time on
and
the
won
board.
that fight.
They might be one of the best oddball live fire teams in the game right now. You can see why. Precision playing this one patiently with the camouflage.
That was a Summit cosplay. Yeah, right, bro. Listen, say what you will about mouse and keyboard, I be no-scoping the fuck out of people.
Although the ball is down, and it's right at Precision's fingertips, the issue is OpTic Gaming are just sitting green, baiting
You
it,
think when that
waiting
dude's on that
patiently.
green wall, I
All
don't just
four go
fucking
down for
360
Envy.
no-scope him
Perfectly
right there,
played
please?
By the green wall.
The tiny
Envy
adjustments
been
are
able
there
to
on
get
mouse and
a couple
keyboard.
of
They're just
camouflages
not
that
there
haven't
on the
necessarily
sticks.
capitalized on
Dude,
it.
anybody
Is
who
OpTic
can
have
hit
just been able to
no-scopes
sit
on the
as a
fucking
group and
sticks
flank round to the other
is
side
a
of the map, and
goddamn
Envy are
god
kind
of a
scratching
human
their head a
because
little
it's
bit, saying,
fucking
well,
impossible.
How can I use camo to full effect if I'm just walking into a pack of wolves who are waiting to trade me out? It really is like a post-apocalyptic zombie situation where they're saying, right, we just need.
That's why Nemesis tries to get Woodham snipe. It's so good on mouse and keyboard in Halo. Yeah, it's so good.
OpTic find themselves
If you
14
get
to the good
scoped
in
out,
this
your
second
no-scopes
round.
are just as dangerous as you scoped in, if not more dangerous, to be honest
Starting
with
to
you.
look like the writing maybe on the walls for this one.
Like Legend took his knees and screamed cannonball. Not gonna hurt him
Enemy
too
has
much
the
though.
ball. Ball drop.
Significant lead here in round 2. Camouflage up in 15. Slays favoring OpTic Gaming once more. Spawns.
You guys have no aim assist on your sniper no-scopes. That's why it's like if you're hitting those, it's just raw skill, right? But that's where mouse and keyboard is going to be able to prevail. When you have no aim assist, then that's, you know, that's where we want to be.
Say, okay, you've got camouflage, but what are you going to do with it?
Ball dropped.
The Envy players can play patient, wait for his teammates.
Dude, when I got the sniper on the controller, it wasn't even a power weapon. I nursed
Down back
myself.
tower, Descendant gets the kill. And here's Precision with
Enemy has
yet
the
another
ball.
camouflage. But they need value, and they need it now.
And the camouflage can be so good for breaking those setups, but at times they're getting the camouflage whilst they have the ball as well. So it's trying to work out how you can actually
Renegade's
be of value with this
owning.
camo when you've got a
Precision's
setup
kind of
already.
tapered off a little bit.
Maybe this is it, going for a little flankaroo down bottom middle, but I think Bounce spotted him out quite
But
comfortably
neither
there.
team is doing
Precision does the
incredible
damage,
on
but
time,
just has to
right?
back off again. At least they are scoring, Envy, so they're going to give this one last ditch attempt maybe to get back into this game, but again,
That's nice try.
Bound just sniffs out Precision.
Yep, dude, you're doing it perfect, bro. Just fucking
Jackson
scrappy.
sets up the play ball.
Get that time.
Snipe shot. A melee good from Legend to get the kill. As he overlooks his teammates, plays some cover fire down. To find the angle, Precision down to no shields, but hits.
You are
beautiful
pretty
shots.
far out there for
Could be a
lead
might be a pick to help
sniping.
him along the way as well.
That's a
Legend did
mistake,
sit
I think.
line Pretty quickly.
He's alone.
again,
He's way out. No
Envy
cover
trying to
at
break
camo.
setups, Envy trying
Middle of
to
the
have
map.
influence.
I don't know, man. I don't
They're just
know.
heading straight into the OpTic Gaming blender.
They did force a play ball at the very least at Envy.
Bro, that movement's crazy,
Sadly for them, it's
Bound.
just too many
That
3
extra
rounds,
jump,
4
I didn't
rounds,
expect the
and
extra
OpTic are able
jump.
to pick up too much
That's
time.
disgusting. That's
OpTic
disgusting.
setups have been far
I'm
superior.
surprised he died, to be honest. I thought that was really good. The
27
sticky on the door was
more
crazy.
seconds required for OpTic to win this series 3-1, send themselves into top 4 at least.
Ball dropped.
And of course, into
Have you
tomorrow's
seen
competition
Snipe Down
where
Halo snipes, all with
the winner
controller?
of this series
Yeah,
will
he's
be
yeah.
facing
Snipe Down's
Shopify
been doing
Rebellion
it
as
since he was
confirmation
fucking
Rebellion have taken
10
down
years old.
Nemesis 3-0 in their matchup. The European team will finish at top 6.
Nemesis Nemesis still chasing.
You almost beat Bound 1v1, dude.
Trying to get top four, top three.
Not like a serious Bound. Just a Bound that was fucking around. But
there was some choppy water.
he did give me some compliments after. He said he could tell my movement was pretty high level and shit like that, yada yada, you know. Very nice of him to say. But listen, I'll be honest with you, I'm stronger now because of the single tapping weapon. I was nerfed with, you know, mouse and keyboard's nerfed with battle rifle.
For Envy, but 2 just went down. Precision's got a lot to do here. Does find Renegade. Sadly, he watches his teammate get deleted by a grenade, and again, he's left on his own here just to try and make a difference.
These guys are scared of the ball.
Has done enough.
I'm sure it's easier said than done, but at the end of the day, they're definitely not as willing to be as scrappy with ball time. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be, you know, just grab it, get some time here.
Not applying a lot of pressure, but just enough that you need to get a move on.
Like, dude, how did you just have 2 people in that garage with you, and then you look back and there's no one? What the fuck? Where are your teammates, brother?
Well, they need an almost completely flawless hold.
Yeah, that.
How did he look? 2 teammates garage, looks back,
As they'll now close in
gone.
Victory here
What?
It's going to be one last push from Envy, but do they even have time here?
Just looks like
One of them died.
For a second, using the ball as a battering ram. Have they been able to play the ball out by Green? The answer's no, it's still alive. Almost got hands on. Picky can't do much about it. OpTic Gaming will head.
I mean, to be honest, bro, their teamwork is just not as there. They're not as mashed. Even when they had opportunities to get ball time, they weren't taking it, right? Yeah, I just don't know why. There was a couple times, like, I still don't even understand in that moment when they had ball, right? And then that dude drops it, right, to frag, successfully kills 2, and then OpTic's running away with the ball. And you're like, what the f happened?